From KATU News, this is breaking news.
We begin with breaking news tonight at 11. Right now, you're taking a live look from Wood Village near Halsey and 238th Drive, right off of I-84. Deputies and police are on scene following multiple reports of a shooting, which came in just after 10 o'clock. The Multnomah County Sheriff's Office has confirmed in just the last few minutes that one person has been rushed to the hospital after being shot in the chest. The suspect is on the loose. Information is still limited at this time. We'll continue to follow this overnight, and we'll have any new developments tomorrow morning on KATU News starting at 4:30. Good evening. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Barry Mangold. A lot to get to tonight. We have new video just released by Multnomah County showing the moments leading up to an alleged violent attack outside the Central Library in downtown Portland. A county commissioner today claimed that there is a discrepancy between what the video shows and what authorities said happened immediately, or what they said immediately after it happened. The video's release is coming as a grand jury returned indictments against 3 young people accused in this incident. We have KATU's Victor Park at the live desk for us. And Victor, there are a lot of questions still surrounding this video.
Absolutely, Barry. You know, the Multnomah County Chair, Jessica Vega Peterson's office, released surveillance video from 2 angles showing the August 25th incident. The DA's office declined to identify anyone in the video. We have identified, though, the person who appears to be the victim based on the descriptions in court documents. He appears in the video wearing a white hat. Take a look. Watch this video from August 25th closely, and you will see a group of 4 all standing outside the Multnomah County Library. You then see them appearing to have a verbal exchange with someone across the street. A man with a white hat approaches them. According to court documents, the man yelled at the group in an attempt to stop a disturbance. Well, video shows a confrontation between the man and a group. Library security approaches the group, and the confrontation lasts about 40 seconds before the man in the white hat walks across the street to a streetcar stop. Well, one person then follows him, but another member of the group pulls that person back. The group continues to make hand gestures, and then you can see a woman and the rest of the group cross the street. At this point, according to court documents, the victim told police that the group surrounded him and attacked. Well, it's hard to see behind cars and the street, but authorities found the 44-year-old victim with multiple stab wounds and cuts. A 21-year-old and 2 18-year-old suspects were arrested after fleeing the scene and are now charged with assault and other charges. Commissioners are taking issue with how authorities have described this incident. Chair Jessica Vega Peterson says, quote, "There seems to be a serious discrepancy between the video I saw, reports from library and security staff, and how this incident was reported by PBB and subsequently some of the media. To date, what has been shared publicly appears to rush to judgment around a serious incident involving young black people, despite the existence of video footage and statements that are complicated." Commissioner Shannon Singleton says, in part, "It is critical that we are accurate in the stories we tell and the language we use about black youth to avoid the ongoing history of racism and fear-mongering." Okay, and neither of the commissioners explained what exactly they found troubling in the video or what they think could be wrong in court documents written by police and prosecutors. We've reached out to both the DA's office and Jessica Vega Peterson for interviews tonight. The DA's office declined, and we have not heard back from the county chair, Vega Peterson. But if you would like to see the full footage of the incident, we have uploaded those 2 videos as provided by the county to our website and YouTube channel. At the live desk, I'm Victor Park, KATU News.
All right, good information, Victor. Thank you for that update. This is new tonight. An update on strikes in our region. There will be no school tomorrow for Evergreen Public Schools as the district employees remain on picket lines tonight. Tomorrow marks 2 weeks since the first day of school was set to take place. Those workers on strike include almost 1,400 paraeducators, bus drivers, and more. That group rejected the district's final offer last Thursday on a contract proposal. Bargaining continued through the weekend, though no deal has been reached. And turning to La Center School District, they have until 6 p.m. tomorrow to negotiate a new deal with its teachers union, or else classes will be canceled for the remainder of the week. The two sides have been negotiating for months, and one of the main sticking points of those talks, teachers say the district is denying them a state-allocated cost of living increase. The district says it is being cautious about granting inflationary price deflations because state funding is unstable right now. This is new at 11. Portland police cracking down on illegal street racing. Officers working both Saturday and Sunday nights, breaking up groups before they could block intersections. Police reported 57 traffic stops, 26 warnings, 8 arrests, 2 citations, and 11 cars towed. Police are planning to continue those targeted missions to stop reckless driving around Portland. And a man is behind bars following a string of armed robberies in southeast Portland. Police say 49-year-old Justin Christensen is connected to 7 incidents since late June, targeting coffee shops, restaurants, and a gas station and a dispensary, allegedly. Sunday night, officers spotted his vehicle, made a traffic stop and arrested him. While searching inside his car, police say they found an object that appeared to be an explosive device, but the bomb squad determined it was a hoax. Christensen now faces multiple first and second-degree robbery charges. Now let's get the latest on wildfires. We are tracking 4 fires in central and eastern Oregon that have prompted evacuation orders. The Marks Creek Fire in Crook County, the Bridge Fire in Grant County, the Highland Ditch Fire in Wasco County, and the largest, the Black Rock Fire burning on the Wasco-Wheeler County line. The Black Rock Fire has burned more than 40,000 acres, and it is 10% contained tonight. Slight progress from yesterday. These images of the fire were sent to us by our viewer, Wendy Ross. Officials say it was started by lightning, and fire crews say rain and increased moisture helped keep the fire from growing much yesterday despite those erratic winds. It's in a rural area with hard-to-reach terrain. And the Marks Creek Fire northeast of Prineville in Crook County is now 27% contained after burning a little over 1,700 acres. Crews are focusing on mopping up hot spots within 75 feet of the perimeter line and increasing containment depth around the fire's edge. Resources assigned to the fire are also watching for new fire starts, and air support is standing by as well if needed. And the Bridge Fire in Grant County has scorched 350 acres, much smaller there. It is currently 29% contained. Crews say the northeast section is seeing the most fire activity, and crews are considering it their top priority. Dense timber canopy is fueling that fire there. Flames in the area are burning up to 3 feet high and have the greatest risk of spreading. There have been more than 4,000 wildfires in Oregon and Washington so far this season, according to the Northwest Interagency Coordination Center. 80 of them were large, burning either more than 100 acres of timberland or more than 300 acres of grass and brush. 22 fires are active right now. Altogether, nearly 440,000 acres have burned in the 2 states. And that's almost 690 square miles. The NWCC says more than 2/3 of those fires are human-caused. On that note, let's bring in Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Dave Selesky, who is tracking some storms developing this week across our region. Dave?
Yeah, we saw some pretty good thunderstorms today on the east side of the Cascades. So far, no report of any new fires. Also saw some thunderstorm activity on the west side of the Cascades. Here's a look at radar over the last 3 hours, and we're going to zoom on in. And as you can see, had some pretty good showers move on through the metropolitan area. Had some reports of some thunder and lightning earlier this evening out in the Beaverton area. But since about 9 o'clock this evening, things have settled down across most of the area. Still seeing some showers popping up, though, on the east side of the Cascades, and still seeing some scattered thunderstorms in parts of central Oregon this evening. Now, rainfall amounts out of these showers that came through today, not all that much. You had 3/10 of an inch up in Vancouver, a trace amount out at PDX, 1/10 of an inch in Beaverton. Had a pretty good shower pop up this afternoon in Hillsboro, over 1/10 of an inch of rain there. And look at that, Aurora picked up 2/10 of an inch of rain from some heavier showers, but really nothing on the east side other than a few minor scattered isolated showers across that area of the local metropolitan area as well. Highs today, close to average for this time of the year. 79 for both Portland and Vancouver, 80 out in Troutdale, 78 this afternoon for Hillsboro, and with 74 this afternoon down in Salem. A live look now from our Skycam at Stoller Estates outside of Dayton. Dry skies, but also overcast skies now. Current temperature there is holding at 64 degrees. And a quick look now what's happening up at the touch mark in the West Hills. You can see some clouds out here in the distance and overcast skies here, clear skies here, and 66 degrees. The current temperature now from the touch mark. We'll have all the forecast, Barry, and our 7-day forecast, plus a little rumbling going on off the Oregon coast this evening. We'll talk more about that in about 10 minutes. Back to you.
Lot to talk about, Dave. See you soon. And now we want to turn to southeast Portland. Neighbors there are reacting tonight to what police are calling a double murder-suicide. Police say a 22-year-old killed his 10-year-old sister and mother before killing himself. This happened Saturday night near Southeast 64th and Flavel. Portland Public Schools have confirmed the 10-year-old victim was a student at Woodmere Elementary School. The district says they'll be offering counseling to kids who may need it. KATU spoke with one neighbor there who says her son was friends with the little girl who died.
I don't know, it feels uneasy, like the atmosphere feels uneasy, like just doesn't sit right with us. You know, he's like really sad about it. You know, we live right here, so after school he goes to either her house or the other girl's house right there to go play outside all the time, so he's really not handling it well.
Several neighbors are paying their respects by placing flowers and other tributes outside the home. And a Vancouver mother is sharing an important warning for anyone using a popular trail. Last Wednesday, Susanna DeVito says she was assaulted by a man on the Salmon Greenway Trail. DeVito tells us that she was walking with headphones in when a man with black Velcro gloves came up behind her and grabbed her.
I didn't know at the time, but he grabbed me inappropriately, very aggressively, and I turned to look. He turned to look, and way off in the distance there was just the speck of a woman walking, thankfully, and it spooked him. It's kind of like your worst fear is a woman coming true. I realized, like, I feel like everything that happens in life, you come around to having some understanding or something happens, and for me, I realized that I felt grateful that it happened to me because I know that I am strong, and I'd rather have it happen to me than any other woman because I know how to heal.
KATU News did verify the report number with the Clark County Sheriff's Office. However, deputies were not able to comment on the case today. Much more to come here on KATU News. President Trump announcing a new plan to protect prayer in public schools. We'll share his details and why one group is pushing back. And we create a lot of valuable content here on KATU News. If you want to see any story or share it with your friends, point your phone's camera at the QR code on your screen right now to get to the KATU News YouTube page.